I am here for one reason only. These videos are made for one reason only. The purpose is one thing only: to separate fantasy and delusion from reality. Fantasy and delusion is like putting a band-aid on a wound. It's like getting drunk to feel good for a couple of hours. It's like taking drugs to be high for a few hours at a very, very high cost. The high cost of coming down to reality, while in the meantime you've been damaging your physical body to feel good for a few minutes. And fantasy in the mental sense is no different. You are trading feeling good for the long term, being of healthy mind and body and soul, for a short purpose of feeling good. Which one do you think is going to be better for you in the long run? Which one do you think is going to make you have a better life, a more peaceful life, an enjoyable life in the long run? Fooling yourself under a delusion for a short time at the high cost you'll be paying for in the future, whether you like it or not, or having your feet firmly on the ground and refusing to buy into the fantasy. Now, these are pertaining to relationships, but it really applies to other areas of life. Go ahead, enjoy the relationship while it lasts. I would enjoy the feel-good part and everything, but always have your feet firmly on the ground. Always know it does not mitigate your pleasure. It does not mitigate your joy. It does not mitigate anything. It only is an insurance policy that is in effect from the get-go that will save you in the future should that situation end. And I'm sorry to be the one to tell you, but they usually do end. The feeling ends. You might continue remaining with that person, but the initial passion and joy and excitement will subside. And sometimes it subsides in a very nasty way. You know, I hate to use examples because there are literally billions of them, but take a look at the Kevin Costner divorce case. And remember, you hear these things because these people are celebrities and they're famous. The thousands and thousands and thousands of others that you don't hear about is because they're average people that are not so famous, yet they suffer just as much. Kevin Costner divorce. He says that now he realizes that her purpose was to completely drain him of his finances. Now, in that situation, and that was his second marriage and second divorce. Let me tell you what percentage I blame Kevin Costner and what percentage I blame his gold-digging wife. I blame Kevin Costner 100%, and I blame his wife 0%, because when it came down to it, he did it willingly. So, if you are in some kind of a delusion, whether it be drugs, alcohol, or a bad relationship, or in some kind of a relationship with a woman that is treating you good for the offer on the table and not you, and when that offer ends, she will forget you like yesterday's toilet paper, not newspaper, but toilet paper. If you are in that situation and you are ignoring the reality and completely surrendering to the delusion, well, when that high ends, when that hangover comes, when that it's not you, it's me comes, who do you got to blame but the guy in the mirror? So just remember, I'm not a killjoy here. I am in it right with you. But my feet are on the ground, and I can tell you it is priceless. The joy, the smirk on your face, the feeling of, well, I'm not surprised, I always knew, is priceless. It's like having an insurance policy when somebody totals your Rolls Royce and the company says, here's a check worth more than the car itself. Guys, have that parachute with you when you jump. All the best.